What is up, guys, and today I'm going to show you guys my favorite cards through FIFA 14 and 18. Now, I know what you're asking right now. Why FIFA 14 through FIFA 18? Well, that's a great question. Thank you for asking. Now, it's because I started playing FIFA, honestly, at FIFA 14. So, through there, I've been kind of in love with the game. It's a love-hate relationship, but FIFA 14 is my all-time favorite FIFA. To start off, I was going to do this a little differently. I'm going to just kind of put any cards I wanted, but I'm going to go with each positions just to make it a little easier and probably to your liking. So, we're going to start off with goalkeeper first. Now, you're probably asking me, why him? And it's because I love him. FIFA 17 Schmeichel was a god. Neuer, De Gea, all those top keepers had nothing on him. Anytime I had this guy on my team, he was a god. Oh my god. He was saving everything. He was the man, the myth, the legend. I loved him to death. Anytime I had an EPL team, he was the guy to go to. Now we're going to go to the defense, and we're going to the left back. Yes, left back, I'm going to have to say with Jordi Alba, which is kind of like a no-brainer because Jordi Alba is like the best left back there is. But I want to go with his FIFA 18 card. Why? Because his FIFA 18 card is insane. I mean, yeah, his FIFA 17 was good because he was an 86, as you probably saw. But I don't know why, but this FIFA, he is just unstoppable. Anytime I have him on my team, doing seasons with a friend or something, he just is insane. There's no other words to describe it. He is absolutely beautiful. I love him. I would say who comes second to that position is Alaba, because of course he's like the second best left back to have in FIFA. But I don't know, Jordi Alba is he's something else. Left center back time. Alrighty, let me tell you. This was something I loved back in FIFA 15. That's right. FIFA 15, Jerome Boateng was a god for me. Anytime I had him on the team, the Bundesliga team I had, he was mental. He was so good. And he would win every header, every tackle. He would score goals too. I mean, he was nuts. I loved him. He was one of my favorite cards and still is as a center back. If I could use him in FIFA 18, I definitely would. I had used this card in FIFA 18, but I just felt it wasn't as good, which is really weird, seeing as an 85 Boateng is better than the 88 he is now, I think. So it's weird how it changes, but I'd say he's still like one of my favorites. Next center back, right center back, my other favorite would be Chris Smalling. That's right, FIFA 16. This man was so OP, and I think in previous FIFAs he was okay. He wasn't like, oh god, but like in this FIFA, I don't know what the heck it was, but he was so good. After he got that upgrade card, he was so good. I was like, bro, I was so happy with him. He was winning tackles just like Boateng would in FIFA 15. I mean, the guy was a god for me at center back. He was the rock in my defense. I would definitely use him again. But in this FIFA, he's actually gone down and he's not as good, I think. So it sucks, but honestly, if I ever went back to FIFA 16, which I won't, but if I did, he would definitely be one of my center backs. Now we're going to the right back, which is now we are going back to FIFA 18, and it's going to be Serge Aurier. If I said that incorrectly, I apologize. But this man is, oh my god, I can't begin to explain. I don't know how many assists he has for me right now, but I'm going to say he has over 30 for me. His crosses are wicked. I mean, and that's a really weird term to say, but they really are really good. His shooting is pretty good too. He scored some bangers for me. But his crossing is, oh my god, is on the next level, and his pace is unreal. His physicality is insane. He can just push people aside. He is my favorite right back of all time. Honestly, I love him to death. We're gonna go retro, going back to FIFA 14 with Juan Mata in his Chelsea card as a cam. This card back then was so good. I don't know what it was, but his left foot was magical. He was shooting bangers. His passes were so good. I mean, the guy was insane for me. And I know I say insane a lot, but I mean it. He was actually mental for me. One of my favorite cards back in FIFA 14. I always used him anytime I had a BPL team, which was BPL back at the time. I always used him no matter what. He was my go-to guy. When he went to Manchester United, I was able to kind of switch things a little bit with squads, but anytime before that, before he went to Manchester United, I would always have him connect with Chelsea players or anything like that. I mean, he was the guy to go to. Center defense mid, back to FIFA 15. It's actually going to be Philip Lahm. This man was actually a god. If I can find his card. There he is. Center defense mid Lam was so good. Like, when I saw him go to center defense mid, I was like, this guy, he's going to be on my team. It's funny, though, because I actually packed him. I packed him in FIFA 15 and FIFA 17, which is hilarious. But FIFA 15, he was insane. He only has 56 shooting, but it felt like he had 80. He was making every shot for me. He was scoring braces like every other game. And his defending is so good. Like, he's a small guy, but he was tanking people. He was beating Chris Smalling. Trust me, I was in that experience, and it was amazing. Our next center mid, which is a cam, but I'm going to go with Götze back in FIFA 14 as his Bayern, which kind of sucks, but it was one of my favorite cards. Honestly, to just put it this way, I made a roulette, then a feint, past the defender, and a perfect top bins right corner curl shot in a span of just like 5 seconds. It was beautiful. Done 2 defenders, and they just boop. It was fantastic. That pretty much sums up the card. He was so good for me. One of my favorite cams to have on the team. Just outstanding. I love him. I miss him. And now, of course, in FIFA 18, he's slow as a duck. So now he's not as good. Going back to another FIFA 14 card is going to be Ashley Young. And you're probably like, really? Ashley Young? Out of everybody in the world, you pick Ashley Young. Yeah, I don't know. Why not? Ashley Young for me in FIFA 14. Oh my god. Words cannot describe how much I loved him. He was banging curlers in. His curl, I don't know what it was, but his finesse shot was so OP. He was just whoop, whoop. I mean, oh god. Anytime he was on the ball, I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna score. Like, I had so much confidence with him. I loved him. Now he's kind of I know he has left wing back card, which I haven't tried yet and I actually really want to in FIFA 18. But this card, as a left winger, one of my favorites of all time. Now we're going back to FIFA 16, which is going to be Mkhitaryan. That's right, Mkhitaryan's right mid card in FIFA 16. This guy, oh my god, he would score bangers. He was scoring left and right. His finishing was world class for me. Oh my god, he's just a tank too, because he has 77 physical, 88 pace. He was blasting through people, skilling. Oh god, he was so good. His first hit form was actually really good too. When I had that was also good. But when I got this one, oh my god, it made the difference. He was insane for me. Oh god, he was just amazing, guys. Trust me. If you ever go back to FIFA 16 just for fun, get this man. Pick him up. He is just he's a god. Our very last card is going to be my old friend Robert Lewandowski, when he used to play for Borussia Dortmund back in FIFA 14. FIFA 14, as you can probably tell, like I said, is my favorite game. But this man, 78 shooting, but he was scoring everything for me. He was getting hat tricks left and right, 4 goals a game. I love this card so much. By far my favorite card of all time in FIFA 14 and FIFA history. I just love that card so much. When I first found out that he was going to Bayern, I was very heartbroken, and I was like, man, that sucks, because back then I was like really, a squeaker. And I was just like, god, like, and now I have to deal with him going to Bayern. He's not going to connect with my Dortmund players. It was heartbreaking news. But I kept that Dortmund Lewandowski no matter what. I never sold him. I always kept this one. So that's that, and I love him. I will miss this guy. He was my favorite striker in FIFA. I miss him. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are my favorite cards throughout FIFA history. My FIFA history, I should say, FIFA 14 through 18. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did like this video, please hit the like button. And if you are new, please subscribe. That would be awesome as well. I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Peace.